Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm just out here protecting my peace, protecting my mental health, getting my 3.5 miles in today, my trail run, my nature run. Nature heals. And I got a quick message while I'm up here as I was reflecting. I wasn't going to come up here because I love to disconnect often. I try not to get on my phone, but I had the urge to give this message to you. People ask me how have I been so consistent over the years, so consistent in so many areas of my life. And listen, I'm not a perfect human being. There's things that I'm always working on. That's why I'm always working, right? I'm always wanting to get better. I'm always wanting to grow. I'm always wanting to learn. But people have always asked me that question, like, how have you been so consistent? And whether it's your health, whether it's, building your family, whether it's rehab time, how? And it's simply this: I have to. I don't have a choice. Of course I have a choice, but I really don't have a choice because I care so much to be the greatest me. I care so much to build something great. The reward means that much to me. And for a lot of us, and I'll even talk about myself at a point, the times that I wouldn't go do what I knew I could do, I wouldn't go try to achieve what I knew was in my heart to go set out to do, or try to heal, or whatever it may be, that I wouldn't do that I know I needed to do, is because it wasn't a have to. It was a want to, but it wasn't a have to. I didn't understand that my life depended on it. So the question I want to ask everybody watching this is, when is it going to be a have to for you? Like, when is it going to be a have to? Because I'll break it down to you like this. It's not fear that holds you back. It's not struggle that holds you back. Because I tell you right now, when the have to is great enough, the struggle is never strong enough. When the have to is great enough, the struggle is never strong enough. For you guys that have kids, I can guarantee this, or dogs, or someone that you love, if there was a fire, a house fire, or someone was in trouble in a car wreck, and there was danger present, I would bet my last dollar that a majority of you would go in there, whether it's a burning fire, whether it's something that's dangerous, you would go in there and try to save the person that you love. And you would do it without even thinking twice. Is the fear still there? Absolutely. Is the danger still there? Absolutely. What's different? It's because the reward of saving someone that you love is great enough. A lot of us haven't went to go heal because the healing isn't great enough for us right now. And I know that might seem crazy to say. You might say, Trent, you don't understand. I really want it, but it has to be a have to. Your life has to depend on it. A lot of us are keeping things in our life because we haven't got to the point where we have to get rid of this, because we don't understand the consequence of keeping it in our lives. We don't understand it. We might think we know, but we don't really feel the consequence. The reason why I come out here and run, and y'all see me doing it, is because I feel the consequence if I don't. I know I got to show up the best version of myself, especially today. I'm going to make sure that I'm the greatest version of myself when I show up, because you guys depend on me showing up like that. I'm going to show up regardless in anything in my life, even when I don't feel like doing it. You know why? Because I have to. So this is what I want you to do this morning. So many of us, we don't have a destination set, right? We just live in life aimlessly, allowing life to take us where it wants to take us. We're just living. We're not intentional about nothing. It's time for you to become intentional with your life. So I want you to set a destination. Whatever that destination is, I don't know everybody's thing right now in their life, but whatever that destination is, whether it's to become better health-wise, whether it's to start your business, whether it's to heal, whatever it is for you, I want you to set a destination. I want you to write it. And you can have multiple destinations, but let's focus on one. Set a destination. But you know what? The destination isn't enough. A lot of us, we have these destinations, but we don't know how to get there. So what do? We just walk around aimlessly, hoping to get there with no intention. So after you set the destination, you have to set directions. What's your directions going to be? How are you going to get to that destination? What are the steps? So say my destination is, okay, I want to be 20 pounds lighter. Okay, my directions for the week, I know I got to eat clean. I know I got to go for a run. I know I got to work out, right? And of course, I'll get more specific with that, but that's my directions. But a lot of people got directions. A lot of people got plans. A lot of people got visions, but they never put in the work to see their dreams unfold. So that's not enough. Plans are not enough. Too many people write plans, but they never put in the work to see their dreams unfold. So you know what you need? The most important thing is drive. 3 Ds. Drive. Drive is the have-to action. What's the have-to action that you have to do today, not tomorrow, that you have to do today to move you closer to the place that you want to be, or you need to, actually you have to be, forget want to be, that you have to be. That's the drive. Okay? Simple. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna do it, because a lot of people you just want life handed to you. You're waiting your whole life for something. I hate to tell you this, but I'm always gonna be real with you and straight up. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen just expecting someone to do something for your life, or expecting, the pain to go away by standing in the pain. It's not gonna happen. It's not. So I know a lot of people aren't gonna do it, because a lot of us don't want to put in the work, but we want the results without putting in the work, and it doesn't work like that at all. So for that 10%, 1%, whatever, prove me wrong. Hope all of y'all do it. Set a destination. Write down your directions. Write down your have-to drive, right? Get in the car. Get in the car. You can have all the directions and destinations in the world, but if you never get in the car to drive to that place, you ain't getting to that place. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm sorry for the tough love, but I'm not sorry, because I care too much to see you settle. You were not created to settle. You were not created to settle. We have to invest in our lives, whatever that is, because whatever we put into our lives is what we get out. Simple. Right now, I'm investing in my health. I'm out here. I'm investing in my mental health. I'm investing in my emotional health. I'm investing in my physical health, spiritual health. That's why I love running. That's why I love nature. I'm investing in, it's like a holistic, it's like a hat trick. I'm out here doing all these things. And so when you see the results show up, just know there was work that you probably didn't see. And that's the most important work, what you do offline that people don't see, the commitment that don't get measured, the consistency that don't get measured, the faith that don't get measured, the heart that don't get measured, the discipline that don't get measured, that championship mindset, that don't get measured. You don't get rewards for having championship mindsets. It's like nobody says, oh, you're super consistent, here's a reward. No, but you know what you get rewarded for? Once you do all those 5 traits and you have those things and things start to happen, right? And you start to make big strides or whatever the result may be. Then people start clapping you and patting you on your back, not knowing that you did all these 5 traits that aren't sexy, that aren't beautiful, that got your life to a beautiful place. So there you go. That's 3 things literally you can do. And listen, again, I know a lot of us like these lives because they feel good. Feeling good is not enough, man. It's just not. Life, when you get off of here, I guarantee 24 hours from now, the mood that you had on here is probably going to leave for most of us. And for sure, a week later, you're going to forget about this. And that's the thing. A lot of us depend on feel-good moments to inspire us because it feels good. But feeling good don't change nothing. Like me telling you to cut that person out of your life and it feels good. Like, yeah, Trent, yeah. But you keep that person in your life, guess what? Nothing's going to change. The biggest part of everything is application. It's saying, okay, I'm going to actually do. I'm going to actually apply. And the reason that you do it is because you have to. Again, the word for today is have to. Why do you have to? Why do you have to? That should be clear. Whatever you have, like you're trying to achieve, it has to be that. And this is something that I've been strongly on the last month. And I've seen tremendous growth in my life. Life is not guaranteed. And I just don't believe we're here to just exist. I believe we're here to create an impact that's going to help other people. That's why I feel that we're here. I believe we're here to achieve excellence. Why not? Why would we have all these tools and things if we're just here just to exist? That's just my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong. But I don't feel like we're here just to exist. I know y'all watching me and you're like, oh, I wish I can be. It's nothing. Listen, man, I'm out here. I'm a human being just like you. There's nothing special. Like I wasn't born with some special DNA. Wasn't. I just knew what I had to do with my life. I knew where I needed to go with my life. I knew where God was calling me. And I had that championship mindset that I talk so much about. I decided to commit. I decided to be disciplined. I decided to be consistent. I decided to have faith. I decided to show my heart. And it changed my life forever. It changed my life forever. And I didn't have it all figured out. I didn't. But I just knew where I could no longer keep my life. And I know you hear me say that a lot, but I want to just keep preaching that to the day that I leave this earth, because I want some of you to get it. All right? I want some of you to get it. And if you applied anything from my videos ever, like, comment below and inspire other people. Like, hey, man, I applied this and it made a shift. And I think a lot of us, what we want this overnight change. It's not going to happen, right? Change is a consistent process, like the bamboo tree. It takes 6 years, right? In the 7th year, 6 years, you don't really see nothing. The 7th year grows more than that 1 year. And that 7th year grows more than the 6 years. And that's how you got to look at life, right? You got to know that if I'm putting in the work, if I'm doing these things, having this championship mindset, if I'm watering, it's like if you planted a seed and you watered that seed, you would keep watering that seed, because eventually that plant, that flower, that crop is going to grow. And you keep doing it because you have the faith, and that's what faith is. You got to keep watering the seed as much as you can. All right? Like I said, in every single video, it all starts with you. Share this with somebody, tag this with someone. Share it on your page and just put listen. When so much going on in my life, someone sent me your video and I was ready to give up. See, thank you, Cynthia. I'm glad you said that. I want y'all to understand the importance. When I say share my video, it's not for me. Like, I started this to impact one life. That's all I care about, is impacting somebody on here. But as Cynthia just said, she didn't know who I was. Somebody shared a video and she was going through hard times and that video helped her. That's why I tell y'all to share it, because there's somebody on your timeline, I can guarantee, promise you, that's going through something right now in this moment that this video will help. I promise you, guarantee it, 100%. All right, but I got to get back to my run. Go do something today that moves your life forward, and think about that. The have-tos. What are the have-tos? Why is it a have-to for you? And again, I'm sorry. I'm trying not. I want to get off, but it's so much I want to tell you. Again, if fear is conquering your life, it's all because the reward isn't great enough. When the reward becomes great enough, the struggle is never strong enough. The fear is never strong enough. You will go through anything to get that thing on the other side if that thing is that meaningful to you, if that thing is a have-to for you. I promise you. For some of you that are runners and you want to run a marathon, and finishing a marathon, maybe you're doing it for your mom that has cancer, but there's a big reason why you want to finish the marathon. Trust me, I was in a half marathon not too long ago, and you're going to go through times where the struggle is major. The struggle is like, oh, I want to quit. I want to give up. But the reward is so great that you push through it. And it's the same in your life. Life is a marathon. Life is a mountain. Find a way to push through it, and that way is developing have-tos in your life. All right, I'm out of here for real. Let's get it.